Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream, which will be a very chill stream. And why is it a chill stream? It's like, oh, is he planning like something particularly chill? No, because I was lucky. I scheduled Shapez for today and I had a very full day. Like, going here, going there, taking care of a lot of errands, and I'm so tired. Tired in a good way. Everything went perfectly well, and I took care of a lot of stuff, but now I'm like, oof, time to chill a bit on stream. And I thought Tuesday, and let me just say hello to Zerzon and Lori. Yes, you were right. This week is a little bit shifted because August, my schedule has been a little bit of a mess. And yeah, tomorrow it will be Go, and then Friday I can go for the schedule view. We'll be right back into Shapes. Yes, because tomorrow we have Go, and then Thursday I have a huge stream. Thursday I'll be talking about changes are coming to the channel. I'm going to change quite a bit of things around. Some type of content may be almost not showing up on my channel. Other type of content will be way more common. I've been thinking a lot about my channel, and Thursday I will share the future of this channel, but my future ideas for the content. So that's going to be a very important stream. I hope people can tune in, and I hope I make an interesting talk. Yeah, it's me talking. It's like not a TED talk, but a Nano talk. But yeah, this Thursday I'll be discussing a lot of important stuff for me. But today let's dive into into Shapes. And I'm tired too, but it's not even noon here. Here it's 4 p.m, but I did a lot, especially driving. I did a lot of stuff that required me to drive around. And I'm like, oof, I'm glad now I can just relax and enjoy a little bit. And yeah, because this game, Shapes, is a game where you build shapes and you transport them into you feed the void of shapes, and that's how you progress through the game. You unlock new stuff, and this game I feel like can be tackled however you like it. You can be playing super fast, kind of speed running, trying to get everything, or you can just be chill. And today I will be playing more chill style, and the first thing I want to address... Let me just fix this. No need for you to go underground. The first thing I want to address is that I saw a comment of someone saying that they did the painting station template with just 1 by 1, and I want to try to optimize that. Already starting with a complex challenge, basically converting this blueprint, and since we are using it that much, I want to try and do it, converting that blueprint into this blueprint. That's the goal. So we will have 3 coming in, or 4, I mean, and ink coming in. Oh, wait, wrong. These ones. Wait. Ah, yes, they are the correct ones. And I hope everyone's having a nice week. For me, yes, I'm tired, but I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I've been having enough time to work on my book lately, and it is progressing really well. I'm adding a lot of flavor into things, making the dialogues have a lot more personality. I feel like everything is getting so much more polished. I'm creating kind of like one of my hobbies is writing fantasy books, and I needed more organization, is what I felt like. I don't want to... I'm about to do the final revisions, and I don't want to be pausing my progress all the time to check if I'm doing things right or wrong. I want my notes to be clean and tidy so I can just utilize them whenever needed. And for that, I'm doing kind of like a wiki, kind of like my personal wiki, and organizing all of the stuff in my book. So I'm thinking, now that you have the 3rd floor, I think with 2 floors you can do this. Now that you have the 3rd one, I think you can make this easily. But yeah, writing a book is definitely a challenge, but for me it's such an enjoyable one. And one thing that I talked about on X today, and it is true, I started watching Gachakuta, the anime. A lot of people speak very highly of that anime, and I am indeed enjoying it so far. And one of the things that was funny for me is that I won't reveal what, but some elements of that anime really reminded me of my book. some elements there. I was like, damn, this is... I need to send my book out, or else people will think I'm copying from Gachakuta or something, when in truth, it's just... I mean, I've been influenced by a lot of stuff, like Wheel of Time. I'm very open. No Man is an Island, and I am open that I got my influences. I'm not someone who is creating everything from scratch. But I was not influenced by Gachakuta because... yeah, I wrote my book before knowing even that that Gachakuta existed. And it is a fun anime. I'm enjoying the mood, the setting and all. Yo, I was just talking about Gachakuta. Toast, welcome, welcome. I'm doing great. I'm a bit tired today. Oh, nice. You read a lot of the early chapters. I am doing it anime only. I am trying, Kratos, to condense this. Pachakuri, one of the leaders from Civilization. I can go get these from here. Oops. I'm trying to... basically what I'm doing right now, Kratos, is that I'm trying to optimize this layout. Wait. Can't I do like a T-junction there? I don't think so. Like a vertical T? No, I can't. Let's just... I mean... that's not connected there. Oof, this is going to become a little bit of a mess. Oh, wait. I can just go here, go down, and then connect like this. I think that's connected to that. Oh, or this. Okay, this works. I'm tired too, but not much. Nice. Yeah, for me, it was like I had... they need to check if I'm awakening my Sharingan. I'm having... yes, tubes for the ink. I had some eye tests and everything is absolutely okay. But it's good to... yeah, it is the color tubes. Okay, that's working there. I'm trying to optimize my color layout, Predantos. That's what's happening here. Eye tests, exactly. No, Apple made these already. Yes. The wonders of modern technology. Okay. These ones will have to go... oh, these are already going over there. So this will go here. Okay, I think what I'm doing right now will work. Now that I'm using the third layer, I think this will be easy. Quote unquote easy. And it will work. Oops. So I just go there. Ah, I need to use the anchors. Okay, I will need to do something about the last one. Like this template won't work there, but we'll see when we reach there. But yeah, I've been working on my book, and sometimes it's all in the details. Oh, this... but that's a 3 gap. This is not going to work like this. How much do I want to spend time nerding this out? Can I get... wait. Let's think more vertical. Because I need these. Oh. Okay, let me go up a level. Okay, let's do this like this instead. And what we need right now, and let's do this on, no, I like this orientation. Now we just need to send this one to these two. Nice, nice. And this one to those two. Oh, do not connect. Yes. Okay, that's nice. And now we can take these tubes. Okay, I think this is going to be much better. That's only connecting to the bottom one. Kind of like this. And this will go here. No, that doesn't work because I don't want to block that exit there. And that's... Oh wait, now I can... No, I can't. Oh. Okay, maybe if I... Things are already turning complex. Okay. Okay, this sends color to everywhere without blocking any exit. Okay, okay. Things are starting to shape up, exactly. All the shape puns. Okay, let's go around. We want to utilize the space we have. This corner is vacant, so we can use this corner to do this maneuver here. What a mess! Okay, and we have one. Okay, let's copy the cubings. Oh wait, here. Okay, this is bad because I need space there. Okay, now I need to connect those tubes there on top and then... Oh, wait. These are two tubes, so I need this tube to also connect here. And now these two can separate there because there's this in the way. Yeah, that tube is trapped. Oh no. And I don't think there's any way... Why did I start like this? Why? I'm like, yeah, let's go chill. Let's just have a relaxing game of shapes. And I decided to try to make the most complicated mess possible. Can you split? Oh, you can? No, but the problem is that tube. That tube is here. I can split this here. Go up here. Okay. Directly south from the border. I think I need the tile for... Oh, I can't... Oh, I know what you mean. Like this, and put the elevator here. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Yeah, that's way, way better. Okay, we have one. We have two that are fed with... Now let's use all the corner there. Won't have enough space for a maneuver. We can use... Because now we need to bring these two outputs down here. Oh, I know. Oh, this is going to be cool. We go here. This can also converge here. We go around here. And we go below here. And we converge here. This works. Okay. See? Chill, relaxed Shapez gaming. Okay. Things are starting to cook up. Can I? I'm going to try something. I've seen worse role-playing than this, to be honest. And I think this needs to be one more to the front. So this is going to be tricky as well. Let's do this the easy way, which is... Wait, these ones can go one to the back. Yes! Because you feed all the bottom ones. And you just feed all the top ones, and this side is sorted. Okay, we just made our lives a little bit easier. Let's flip this around. And now we need to fit these tubes. Okay, now we just need to take care of all the outputs, and we're done. And hello, Vexel Cafe, welcome! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Tomorrow I'll be back at playing Go, but today I'm doing a little bit of Shapez. And we are doing some spaghetti here. Okay, I have a plan. This has 1, 2, 3... 4, and now this one can get 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just go here. Okay, and I think this is done. I think this works. Basically, what I was doing right now, I was trying to convert this setup into this. That was my goal. Why is this all blocked? Why? Eh? Wait. Is this just a matter of doing this? Why was that disconnected? Probably something that I messed up at the end of last episode. Wait, and that shape? Wait, that's the one I want? But there's also one I don't... Wait, something's wrong here. Those are correct. Oh no, everything is correct. Probably some remnants. Better compression only with WinRAR. Okay, and now I'm going to test out the new setup. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing Go, and this Friday, I'm going to repeat myself because it is important. This Friday, I have a big stream where I will discuss the future of this channel. It's going to be a just chatting stream. And I am very excited, and yeah, things will become more clear. And if you're like Vexel that you are from the Go side of things, do not be worried. In part of my plans include doing a lot of Go in the future. Go will not be moving away from my channel at all. Even today I was in a museum doing some discussion about the Go tournament I am organizing. Let's see if this works. If this works, I'll be very happy. Okay, I think everything is getting red. That is correct. And now I just need to make sure everything's getting painted. Okay, here. There's an issue with connection. Okay. Let me resave the template. Oh, what was the name? What was the name? What was the name? Wait, did I wrote that correctly? Painting. Painting. Because I... Not painting, painting small. Confirm. Exciting. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very excited for not only the fact that I did make this mess work, but also about the future of having more Go on the channel. And I've been wanting to study more. I've been playing more off stream. It's funny because after playing off stream, I did lose a bunch of elo. I lost a couple of games, and now I feel like I'm feeling unbeatable right now. I feel like I'm climbing back to my own elo, to the 1600s. And hello Dizzy! Behold, this is what I created while you were gone. It is so cool. I think now that I think if I started it now, I could do it better. Wait, that one is not connected to anything. I think that one just needs to... And that one is also not connected to anything. What happened here? Did I just forget or something? And okay, that one is not connected there. I'm just fixing some small mistakes. I feel like one of those... Oh, that one is just the elevator that is broken. Yeah, and... Was there... Okay, here... Okay, this one is not the elevator broken. It's... You have to... do this. And now I think they will all be saturated. Let's backtrack. This is having 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this line also... let me put just a bunch of trashes here. Just to confirm that everything is flowing at the correct speed. Yeah, all have the same rate. All are flowing at the same velocity. Okay, let's save the painting small once again. They say you do worse before you start becoming strong. I feel that a lot in a lot of things. I feel that. That's why I have the stream on Thursday, because I'm about to do that in terms of streaming. I'm going to change a lot of things, and I feel like I need to become worse at streaming. I need to reinvent myself. I'm having an existential crisis. No, it's not that dramatic, but I do feel like I need to shift some things around, and I need to take a step back to take 3 or 4 steps forward. It's because when I started streaming and more actively, I was juggling streaming and the PhD, and that juggling required me to establish a certain balance that made absolute sense while I was doing the 2 things at the same time, streaming and PhDing. Now PhD is finishing, and the balance that once made a lot of sense feels off balance, and I need to plan things around and get a new balance that makes me more happy with my content and more proud of what I'm doing. Okay, let's take care of these tasks one at a time in a slow and efficient manner. First one is this one, which is just cutting this shape in half. And I want to get better templates. Happy Nando. Oh, I am happy, do not worry. I am a very happy person in general. I just need to become more. It's not a binary of happy or unhappy. Oh yes, I am happy because I finished the PhD as well, but I was also happy doing the PhD. It's like, with my content and everything, my happiness could be like a 7 out of 10 right now. And I feel like by tweaking some things around in my channel, I can become like a 9 out of 10. Why settle for conquering part of the world when you can have it all? Here I do have my generic, wait, the corner extraction works here. I don't need to create a new template because if I go for, yeah, it's already set up correctly. Do not recreate what you already created. Well, job done. Next job. What's happening here? Where are you going? Oh, you're going here? Oh, these are squares. No, these are circles. What? Oh yeah, these are circles. The squares come from somewhere else. So I want some circles to make blue circles. I have circles here. And I have blue here. Or here. This one seems easier. Yeah, let's just make something easy. I don't need peak efficiency, that's another thing. Let's keep things simple. You do not need to have peak efficiency in everything that you do. Sometimes, and that's an important lesson, if you're someone who is doing any kind of creative endeavor, I think one of the most important things you can learn is how bad perfectionism can be. There are times where perfectionism is good and needed. There are times where perfectionism can be your greatest enemy. If you're doing creative endeavors like writing a book, creating a video game, and it is important to to strike a good balance between how well do you want to make things, but okay, am I actually doing something that is worth it? And sometimes it's hard to look at it because it feels like you're being utilitarian if you think like that. It's like, oh, I'm thinking about what is worth it. I'm optimizing efficiency. That's something you do for a market, and I write or paint or something because of passion, not because of a market, and that is absolutely fine. But there's also a point where you're just sabotaging yourself, and sometimes you're sabotaging yourself because of reasons that are not what you think. Okay, what do I mean by that? Sometimes you may feel like, okay, I'm doing this because it's my passion, because this project is my most important thing, this is my creative thing, and that's all things you tell yourself. And you need to ask yourself, am I being truthful? Is that really the reason? Because sometimes it may be. Other times, yes, I'm a huge philosopher. I'm tired today, and tired gets me in the mood for philosophy. I hope you enjoy it. Because sometimes you tell yourself, oh, I'm a proud creator, I want to be someone who only delivers the best of the best, that's why I'm taking long. Well, sometimes you're just afraid. All artists are afraid of things. Being an artist is not easy. I don't remember where I read it. Oh, it was, I know where. There was a quote that's like, oh, being an author, that's like walking around naked showing your ass to everyone, right? And it does feel like that sometimes. And sometimes, to make things easier on ourselves, we mask our fears as other fears. I don't want to say, oh, I'm afraid of publishing my book. It's easier to say, oh no, I have no fears, I'm very courageous, I'm just being perfectionist, that's why I don't publish. It's not, hahaha, me afraid of publishing? No, 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 never. It's just that I want the book to be perfect before I publish anything. What's happening here? Ah, they are waiting on the blue. Huh? Oh, I forgot to put the extractors, okay. But yeah, that's very common. And this is not something that is easy. I'm talking like this, and it's not something that it's going to be very easy for you to realize. This is not something... Sometimes you'll have an eye-opening moment. Like, this applies to some people, and for other people, the advice I'm saying is horrible. That's one thing I like about streaming, is that I am talking and I have no idea who is listening. Like, what's your life experience? What's your aspirations? What's your individual goals? And of course, as a streamer, we have responsibilities. I won't be saying something that's very controversial, but people as watchers also have a responsibility in how they listen to the stream. I say that because the same advice that I'm giving right now can be the perfect advice to a set of years. For someone who is stuck and needs to push, it can be like, oh yes, that's exactly the advice you needed. But for other people, the same advice I'm getting of, oh, be less perfectionist and things like that, that can be the literal worst advice possible. And that applies a lot to arts, to content creation, to a lot of things. Since I'm talking to so many people, of course, I do curate my goal, my thoughts and how I speak and my opinions. I'm not saying anything that's shocking. But there's also a burden on the side of the viewer, which is finding out which streamer advices are good for you. I was about to say which streamer is good for you, but I think that's a bad take, because it's not about the streamer being good for you, it's about each individual advice. The same streamer can give you wonderful advice and horrible advice in different situations. Because as I said, they are talking to everyone, they are not talking to you alone. Let's work on some more shapes. Oh, I finished this one, and now... Oh, this is just cutting that one. We have our corner cutter set up already. And yes, today I'm more focusing on the yaps than the... Like, I'm focusing on the game as well. But the yaps are very important today. Yeah, this is done. This is why I said that I wanted to play the game at a slow pace. The philosophy stream. I shall take your advice and proceed to ignore everything you said. Exactly! See, that's why Kraventost is a mod. He knows. He knows how things work. Okay, are these... What are you producing? Why are you all stopped? Oh, because you're just getting... Oh, you're just getting the green ones, and you need red ones coming from the other side. Do I have red paint here somewhere? That seems like a saturated... Yeah, that's a... No, this is extracting this shape. Akawa... Doko desu ka? Akaira... Ooh, this... Oh, and this is... I remember this mess. Let's get another one of these. I have a... Because I was so efficient, that's another thing. Because I was so efficient in so many places, I have a lot of platform limit, and that allows me to be inefficient without consequences. And then when I need to be efficient again, I will just take care of that. There's a lot of things that we know we'll just be able to delete. So here, I want these squares to diverge. And they can go for painting small. We get the red there. Okay, I think that... Wait. Wait, those should come... What's coming from here? Oh, I just needed to feed red into that... squares into that one. Wait. Did I mean, let's just... Where's the... Where was I? Here? Yeah, let's just connect that here. Oops. Shapez, hello, hello! D100-1000, welcome to today's stream. I'm doing Shapez and I just bamboozled myself using the correct technical terminology. I did a bamboozling. What is this mess? What? Did I do this? Why did I do this? TheNando, what were you thinking? That's way too long. Oh wait, this red here. Okay, that's important. Let's get this fluid miner back. And welcome to today's stream. Today I'm very philosophical. Today you have philosophical Nando. Okay, these can go there. These are doing important stuff. Taking care of... Yeah, this is part of this. Okay, okay. Oh, the paint is probably taking a while. Yeah. Yeah, but there is a lot that comes to giving advice, but there's also a lot of nuance when it comes to knowing how to take advice. That's also quite an important skill to have in general. Nandolosophy, exactly, my school of thought. Remember to hydrate, everyone. That's what I just did. Hydration is important, especially if you're somewhere warm. Let's see if those are working. And there was another philosophy thing that I wanted to chain. I wanted to like do, but now I got lost. I got lost in the sauce. I got lost in the plot while talking about my previous points. Let's take care of this shape. And I think we probably have like a primitive version of that. That shape is a mess. Okay, it's this one and it's stacking this on top of a square. Easy. Let's extract just 2 squares here. Like do not all miners have to have maximum efficiency. Ta-da. Where's the standard extraction? Yes. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about my content, about how I present myself as a streamer, and I do want to shift some things around for... I want everything in the channel to make more sense. It's kind of like, if some things do not make sense for me, in a saturated market that we live in terms of online content creation, how will they make sense to the viewers? Because I spend a lot of time with myself. I've met myself some 30 years ago. Nice guy. Recommend. And for me, sometimes it can be hard to know what I'm on about. How will people... Oh, that's reversed. Wait. now that's the bottom one. Yes, the square is on the bottom. And I want to have a more coherent identity. I want to communicate it in a stronger fashion. And as I said, some parts of my content now, considering what my life is, what has my life become? No. Some parts make more sense, others make less sense. Okay, so now I need to take half of those and stack them. So we can just... Let's be clever. I think these are the two things that we want. Yeah, these are the two on the right, exactly. And now I want stacking perfection here. Yes. I want here a rotate. Oh. That's one of those. I mean, I don't think I need this room. Because all I need to do is rotate this twice. Oh, let's use the... I know which room we'll use for this. The corner extraction. Wait. Oh, did I just put... Oh, yeah, I can place these below. So I can have 6... Okay, that's insane. Let's calm down. And we remove the half destroyers here. And we put this as 180. I think there were much better ways of doing this. Yeah, and I think now we just add this corner here. And this is fabricating that shape. Okay, that's not elegant. But it is done. Yeah, today I'm focusing more, even after we lock milestones, I kind of feel like clearing some side quests today. I feel like that's very... That will allow me to clear up some space after. I want to organize this. Why are those half squares half... What's going on here? Wait. You have to be cut. You need a corner extraction. Okay, now it's the correct shape. That was... I was just doing something janky. What was that shape? Ugh. Get all the... Yeah, this is like Go. Go is the game of shapes. This is the game of shapes. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's my talk. Spoiler alert, that's my talk for tomorrow. I'm just becoming all my content will be related to shapes from now on. Not tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, filler wagons, that's nice. Wiring basics. I feel like I do not want to go up that route yet. I just probably am going to upgrade my processing of everything. Especially belt speed. Okay, this one should be being made. Where was that? It was here. Oh, that's the star. Where were we? We just set this up, and I'm already lost. Square. Okay, this is part of it. This is also part of it. This is flipped around. Oh, this needs to be... I need an elevator here. And this is correct. And elevator. And now it is set up correctly. Nice, nice, nice. Doing some mistakes along the way, but things are... Everything works out in the end. We are not doing nuclear engineering, we can afford to make mistakes. Happy little accidents, as some would call them, and then move on. Things are looking nice. Oops, what am I clicking here? Ah, why did I go to another window? Ah, behind the scenes disaster. Disaster has struck. So do I have any free stars? I remember seeing blue stars. Oh, but blue star... No. Where were my blue stars? I remember seeing those... Oh, here. They're a part of... Yeah, this is one of our first shapes. We want to keep those. I think I can just use these to make the... use corner extraction, rotation, and combination. So let's get 3 shape miners. And we get corner extraction on all of those. Oops. It is my first name, yeah, standard extraction. Who goes to S to search for extraction or mining? Should have future-proofed my naming schemes more. What corner am I extracting? Wrong corner. This is a good start. And this. Yeah. Now we just need some rotators. Okay, let's get just a standard. Sometimes I really need just a rotation. Let's remove all of these destroyers, all of these. I mean... This is all I need for this template. A simple one. Not all things need to be complex. Rotate. Simple. Okay, and this... this, and now we get a stacking perfection. So we get an elevator, and we get a corner here. Exactly. Oops. Okay, these two must be rotated. This is a 90-degree counterclockwise. Let's get a... This is CCW, exactly. Let's get a clockwise. And on 180 degrees, this gives us all the orientations. We get an elevator here. We get a stacking perfection here. Let's move these blues out of the way. Yeah, that's the elevator. That's the bottom one. That's correct. Now we just need another stacking here. We got an elevator there. Oof. When we can get an elevator here, and then we combine these with that, and we cannot put into the same line. That's making this. Oh no, because we still. Oh, these are the two shapes. We'll have the two shapes we want to stack here. So these can go to the bottom with a double down elevator. And now we can get a stacking perfection, where both of the inputs come from the same conveyor. And the output, I think this will work. Yep, it is already set correctly. So much efficiency. Milestone completed. Oh no, what? I'm just going to check what we're about to unlock, but I'm not going to probably work on that right from the get-go. Pin pusher. What do you do, Mr. Pin pusher? Pushes the shape up and creates a support pin below every non-empty quarter on the first layer. What? Nada? Support. Well, that's peculiar. Oh, you can create, like, it's to create emptiness. To elevate things, yeah, with pin. Okay, okay. To create more shapes with emptiness and weirdness. But no, I'm not going to work on those. I want to do the side goals. Shrinking circle. Oh, this is just learning how to push it up. Experiments with pins. Oh no. Yeah, those are the pins. New mechanics. Building a minion. Okay, this is cool. We're going to build a minion. It's one of the things I want to do. Okay. Why are you not progressing? What's happening here? What are you doing? Why are you cutting these? No. Yeah. Fixed. What? Probably a remnant of the past. And something that made no sense to be there. Okay, we have 1. 2. Oh, that's very fast efficiency. Okay, now more are flowing. I think we're going to be working on all 5 of these at the same time. So yeah, this is a good time for any questions. Anyone has any questions? For me, what have I been doing? I started watching Gachakuda, the anime, and I'm having a good time. It is funny because I have a vinyl record from Mori Calliope, and the record, the cover, was made by the same artist as Gachakuda, so now it feels even more nice. I won't spoil the show, but I'm having a good time with it. Very cool atmosphere, very unique style. The opening, I mean, the opening is already good enough for you to check if the show is your style or not. It's a very characteristic opening. A lot of personality in it. Oh, I also have okay, I'm now remembering. I was like, stories. My Fujiwara no Sai cosplay arrived today. Because of the stream, I haven't had time to put it on yet. I am curious to see how I will look as Sai from Ikaru no Go. I wonder if that's going to work, quote unquote work or not. But the cosplay has arrived. I have all the things still sealed. I didn't have enough time to open it or anything. I am curious to see what it's going to be like, because I do have an anime con next, not next month, like 2 or 3 months from now. It's in October or November? I think it's October. And I will be showcasing Go, talking about the board game and everything, and I will be showing up in Fujiwara no Sai cosplay, at least in one of the days. It's gonna be neat. Very neat. Let's spin more tasks. It's October, yeah, thank you. I need to hire you to become my schedule manager, Kradentost. I was working on this. Am I still working on this, or did I ruin it? This one seems very easy. Okay, this one, okay, it's not a terminal one. I need to paint now the bottom square green before the stacking. It's this one, I need to paint you green. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I think here we can easily get a fluid extraction. Okay, then I hire you to manage mine. I mean, just managing your sleep schedule is already too much for me, Kradentost. I'm sorry. I'm not qualified enough to do that. It's annoying that these are at corner now. What's so easy? Sleep 24/7. Is that what you want? I mean, yes, exactly. I know that's what you want. Why did I even ask? I know you. You're my mod. And I don't know if Zerzon is still here, but if Zerzon is still here, I know that a lot of people, I mean, more people are excited for Silk Song, the game from like the new Hollow Knight. Silk Song, a lot of people are excited about it. But yeah, it is very exciting. But have you heard of... Oh, here I can just wait. Of Pac-Man Souls. Have you heard of Pac-Man Souls? That is a really cool game. I think that's even better than Hollow Knight Silk Song, if I'm honest. I'm having poking a bit of fun because my good friend and fellow streamer Zerzon was playing a game that was basically Dark Souls with Pac-Man. And if that sounds like a weird concept, it's because it is a weird concept. Why aren't you... The ghosts are huge monsters. No, it is way more weird than that. We need to be elevated. Sorry. I want to fix this. It is a very weird game. Yeah, this is just making this now. Okay. And you basically are playing. It's not Dark Souls. It's more like Hollow Knight, like a 2D game, a 2D side scroller. And you're playing. It's called Shadow Labyrinth, but you know how there were the... Oh, this is the Dark Souls of strategy games. This is the Go is the Dark Souls of board games. So that's why I call it Pac-Man Souls, because it is a Souls-like, but in the same way that Hollow Knight is a Souls-like. And it is a very weird game. You're fighting in a 2D environment and then you transform into Pac-Man. You have like the spirit of Pac-Man. I only saw a little bit of the streams. You have the spirit of Pac-Man helping you. Metroidvania. Yes, get on with the times. I'm not, me personally, I don't know why, I'm not a fan of most 2D side-scroller games. If it's a 2D strategy game, no worries. 2D side-scrollers, I just can't get into them. I don't know why. Like, be it Super Mario, be it Hollow Knight, whatever it is. Be it new, be it old. I just can't get into that genre. But yeah, my favorite thing right now is to mock everyone who is waiting for Silk Song, because what about 2D side-scroller beat-em-up games? I did like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World quite a bit. I like those if I'm playing co-op with a friend. Like single player, I won't be the greatest fan. If I can play co-op with a friend, I do like those, yes. Okay, these are starting to have work done. Look at, we are destroying the side quests. Co-op Metroidvania would be really cool. Yeah, that's basically whatchamacallit, the game that no one likes, but it's not that bad. People just like to not like. Elden Ring Night Rain. It's not Metroidvania, but that's the Dark Souls of co-ops, and everyone likes to not like that game. I did like that game. I didn't play a lot, but I did enjoy what I played. I enjoyed it. Okay, let's extract some green. I played with Zerzon on stream. What's up, shapeshifters? Hello, Pickle McBillionaire. I don't know, I feel like the game was not well received at all. That's the impression I have. I could be wrong, but the impression I have is that everyone likes to not like Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm of course not the #1 person in following internet trends, but that's the feeling that I got. We are mastering the shapes pickle today. Okay, we can use a double elevator and then converge into that. Oh yeah, I had a great time playing it. I don't know if you were here, Pickle, but that's exactly what I was talking about. I was talking exactly about that game. I don't know if you were here and just waiting for the queue. I was talking about that game right before you joined. The timing on that one. Okay, I can converge this. I was just saying that Shadow Labyrinth is the best game of all time. 10 out of 10. Everyone who disagrees is just wrong. Objectively wrong, because it is the best game ever. And I know that Zerzon had such a good time playing that game. Zerzon in particular. Okay, things are starting to get... I'm starting to get spaghetti carnage here. Near my... Yeah, Zerzon revealed the gaming beast that the world is not ready. I like how everyone... we are just all talking about Zerzon now. Poor dude, probably working on some viruses or... He kept yelling, brother, come on, I can hear Zerzon saying that. I can hear it. Oh, come on. I can hear it. And Zerzon school. When I grow up, I want to be just like Zerzon. A cool guy. Okay, those are the... We want to put a circle on top of those. Made for excellent content. Yeah, that's the thing about content. And that's why tomorrow I have my very complex stream of talking about my future and everything. Okay, I want you to be at the bottom level, because sometimes good games are not the best content, and things are complex. And I'm going to... Okay, spaghetti. Okay, we got here. Yeah, and I have a stream on Thursday where I will talk about the future of my content. Okay, you need to be... I don't know if you're already elevated. No, you aren't. You don't have any operations done to you yet, so let's get an elevator. I think these should be produced... Yes! We already have the preview here saying that we are correct. Okay, is this a terminal? Yes! Where is this being made? And for me, of course, I huge fan of Zerzon. Kratos said he don't like 2D games, but doesn't go 2D. I did specify I'm talking more about 2D side-scrollers in particular. Because, for example, even Age of Empires is 2D, if you consider it like that. And Civilization, I mean, now it's more 3D, but it was 2D for a long while. Go is 2D. I don't like just 2D side-scrollers in general. It's not I think they are bad. It's nothing like that. It's just that they are not my cup of tea. There's a cup of tea for everyone, and they are just not my style. Okay, all of these can get deleted. And is that... Yeah, that's also part of this. These can also get deleted. Don't take what I say seriously. Yeah, that's the same goes for me. Sometimes I am serious, but do understand that seriousness is something that's very optional when I'm speaking. Oh, Mr. High Five. Oh, I am sorry. You have been banned to the Shadow Realm. Thus, the rules have been enforced. Justice has been brought upon this universe. Do you not feel the balance being restored? The balance of chat getting more moderated. Ah, alas. The hammer of justice strikes swiftly but truthfully. The first 1D game ever. I mean, let me think about it. Rock, paper, scissors can be considered a 1D game. You're just picking options along a vector. One of the 3 options in a vector. You compare 1D decisions with 1D decisions. Okay, let me see. I need to why is Junken sleeping? I need to send him a text message asking, is Rock, Paper, Scissors a 1D game or a 3D game? How many dimensions? And then he blocks me. Ah, the beauty of friendship. Buffering. Oh, I'm glad you shared that particular image right now, that one in specific, because I have emotes on the way for both Twitch and YouTube. They're not ready, they're on the way. And the artist shared an update recently, and I'm so happy with how they are turning out. So happy. Okay, I need to paint that star red. And I love that emoji. Yeah, the buffering, mental buffering. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having emotes on the channel. I think it's something that I really need right now. Oh, this is the bypass that's allowing some greens to go directly there. Okay. So I need to operate on these ones. Where are you coming from? From here. Wow. Is there a square nearby? I mean, do I want to use those to create a full square and then just combine it there? Nando emotes, exactly. Yeah, let's combine. Let's do that here. You just need this. We create a... Yeah, this is going to be easy. An elevator. Oh, but for the elevator... Oh, there's an elevate and rotate, I believe. I think I already did that. Rotate and elevate, exactly. Exactly, past Nando. Past Nando, my Oshi. My favorite VTuber of all time. Nah, I mean... Present Nando is even better. And tomorrow Nando? Man. Tomorrow Nando is so based. When I grow up, I want to be like tomorrow Nando. That's my goal. Need lasagna Nando emote. No! Why did I forgot about that good idea? Maybe because when I commissioned the emotes, lasagna on the channel was not a thing yet. Okay, this will make perfect squares, exactly. And the squares go on the bottom. So you will get elevated. And then you will get stacking perfection. Everyone. Yeah, Nando stocks in shambles. Sell, 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 sell right now. Nando stocks are in shambles. You go here, you go there. Squares go... Wait, are you the square? Oh no, that's the shenanigans. You go there. And this is that shape done. Nice, nice. Okay, this one is done. Are you at... Oh, and now we can delete a lot of stuff. I look at how many shapes we are feeding the void. And these are complex shapes. The void is eating well. We are creating a very happy void. Always remember to feed your voids. A lot of people nowadays adopt voids without thinking of the consequences, without thinking of the needs of the void. If you have a void, be responsible about it. It is a big decision to own your own void. I swear, sometimes... Not has a lot of cool voids. Warframe! I know you're going to talk about Warframe. War. Oh, Hollow Knight. My reaction to that information. Yeah, Warframe has them as well. Yes, Warframe. Not Hollow Knight. Boo, boo. The thing is, I think Hollow Knight is probably a great game. I don't know why I'm criticizing Hollow Knight. It's just a hobby right now. And you can all be... Wow. Stardew Valley Void Chicken. Is that a thing? Are you making that up, or are there Void Chickens in Stardew Valley? Because that both sounds like it's possible. War Song Silk Frame. Cursed combination. Okay, now we just need to stack a red on top of the green, and then it's going to be very easy to do the slicing. Make void mayonnaise. Okay, call me interested in void mayonnaise. Wait. What? Nanda? What do I... Is this... What did I do here? Why is this not working? What? Sorry, I'll go... The Nando show is about to go back to its regular scheduling. Something weird just happened. What? Oh, this still has this corner here. I can't believe probably all of them have this. Fluid extraction. What can't you make in Stardew Valley? Probably Shapez. True. And Stardew Valley, for me at least, and I've heard other people reporting the same, I like my games to be relaxed. Stardew Valley is such a stressful game. So I like chill games, and Stardew Valley... Okay, let's go on a... on a story. Because I recently had that perspective challenged by someone in a good way. What do I mean? For me, one thing I've realized when you're playing video games or reading books, something, watching shows, sometimes you find out that I don't like X show, I don't like Y show, I don't like this show. And then you start noticing the pattern and you find a trend in your tastes. The BGM is a bit loud at times. Thank you for the feedback. And then you find a pattern in trends and you find, okay, I do not like this trait that all of these share. For example, it could be, I don't like this show, I don't like that, I don't like, for example, this is not the case for me, I don't like Steins Gate, I don't like ReZero, I don't like Dark, the show. Okay, maybe you don't like things that have time travel. And for me, I had a bunch of games that I liked but stressed me a lot. There was a mixture of loving them and hating them. And those games were kind of like Europa Universalis, Stardew Valley, fit the trait, sometimes Civilization. And what was the pattern that I identified in them? Is that in all of those games, your main enemy is time. The main role of the game is how fast can I do this. In Stardew Valley, like, you can play endless, but the normal game mode is about you timing things well and being as optimal as possible. In EU4, if you have infinite time, you can go for world conquest, but the game has an end date. In Civ, you're trying to be as fast as possible. The passage of time is your main enemy in those games, and games where the passage of time is your main enemy stress me out. That's the pattern I identified. And why? Why do they stress me out? That's where the questions come and go. They stress me out because it feels like you're always failing. If enemy is if time is your opponent, it feels like you can always do better. So you hate Go by Yoyomi. Nah, because I almost never read. That's different. In Go, I feel like you are timed, true, but it's not how much can you do in X amount of time. It's different. I feel like all of those games is, while in Go, I feel like sometimes if I have infinite time, it will be inconsequential, to say the least. The time is just there for fairness. It's not the main element. Time is secondary. You can play Go without time. But going back to those games, why do they stress me out? Because of perfectionism. Because people, and I'm people, hello, feel the need to be as perfect as possible, and anything below perfection is stressful. And those games really bring out bad traits in people who are perfectionists. But it is funny, because I was watching Wilhelm Vanderboss stream the other day, and he was specifically talking about this, about how he was streaming with Kuni, and they were talking about how Stardew Valley can be stressful because of time. Exactly what I'm talking about. Literally the exact same topic. And Wilhelm's point, he said that he had to learn how to play Stardew Valley. Because he did say that he used to get very stressed in playing Stardew Valley, like a lot of people. And he had to like learn how to play the game, and now he no longer gets stressed. It's like his perspective of the game shifted a lot because he learned how to play it differently. And sometimes having those bad trends identified, for example, okay, I'm bad at all of those games, I don't enjoy them to the max because I'm stressed out because of the passage of time. Okay, does the game have a flaw, or do I have a flaw? Do I need to maybe be more calmed down and accept that results below perfection are completely fine and that I do not need to strive for it? And that's a really good lesson on, okay, should I accept this? Because sometimes acceptance is enough. It's like, okay, I have that flaw, I accept it, and I'm not going to work on it, and that's one side of the coin. And for a lot of personality traits, that is important to have self-acceptance. But sometimes when you identify flaws, accepting them can be the worst thing possible. Sometimes you need to address them. That's a case-by-case basis. Self-acceptance or self-improvement are often antitheses, and it's up to you to determine where each one falls. Does this fall into the realm of self-improvement? Okay, I think I messed that up. Yeah. Or this falls into the realm of self-acceptance. And I feel like perfectionist, for example, perfectionism is one of those cases where I think sometimes I need to work on it. In some things I need to accept, others I was just fixing this, sorry. Oh yes, Uma Musume is such a good example of... And also, those games, the thing about those games is that perfectionists either hate them. I think I'm on that side, because my side of perfectionist creates aversion, usually. Others are enthralled by it. They are kind of enslaved. Those games create a sense of I have to do this, and I feel like I'm someone who tends to avoid that, but it can be a trap, and that's why it can make it so addicting. I completely agree. Oh, speaking of Wilhelm, what about the time constraints of keep talking and everybody explodes? That's... That felt way less stressful. Okay, be right back. Okay, no worries, no worries. Because, I mean, time constraints are also a way of making things exciting. And I feel like it's such a mess, because the problem here is the evocating the sense of perfectionism. Keep talking and everybody explodes, and nobody explodes. Is such a mess that your perfectionist side does not have space to exist, basically. Things are thrown out of the wazoo right from the get-go. Yeah, I want things everything to work faster. Ahaha. その通りだ。あ、そうか。わかります。Nando-san. Hi. Okay, hello, Zerzon! We were just you missed the talk. How did you miss the talk? I was talking about... Is it game of this year or last year? One of the best games of all time. Let me check the name. I was talking about one of the best games ever created in the history of humanity. If you remember the name, you can write it down. I bet you know which game it is. I'm searching for it. Let me open up chat. Shadow Labyrinth! Yes! True. We were talking about Shadow Labyrinth. You missed the Shadow Labyrinth talk. I know you're desolated. We were talking about perfection. I like our chain of thought. I don't know how, but we got from Shadow Labyrinth to perfection. Okay, these are these squares, and I just need to blue these up. Oh, and we have blue there. Nice. Yeah, that game is so good. Pexels. You missed an entire rant on Pexels. Oh yeah, these are now a corner. It would be worse if we stacked Shadow Labyrinth and Perfection at the same time. I mean, Shadow Labyrinth is kind of like, in a way, the Metroidvania genre was created like Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, and everything. They walked so Shadow Labyrinth could run. I think that's the best way to put it. Like it's often human progress and human science and history is built upon layers, upon stacks, upon things building on top of each other. This game portrays that perfectly. One of the things this game portrays really well in programming, for example, you build a block of code, you build that block of code as an input and an output, and then you never think about this again, and this is the backbone of your code. And that's how all programming works. I'm laughing because, yeah, all programming works like I'm playing a complex game, I'm doing streaming. All of that started by binary code. Someone did one step of progress, and another person took that and didn't need to think about binary anymore because binary has been converted into this language, now it has been converted into that language, and things like that. And progress just kept happening, things kept moving forwards. Oh, this merge here is annoying. I think this should be elevated. But yes, progress is built on layers on top of each other, and a lot of things are impossible if, like, you look at the starting step and the end step. A lot of our technology, computation, is completely impossible to grasp in its entirety. The technology from silicon to copper wires to basic electronics to the invention of transistors to how RAMs work. It is so incomprehensible to disassemble what I'm doing right now, being a VTuber, streaming. Disassemble it into its elementary terms. It is impossible because humanity is progressing in terms of stacking knowledge. And I think, for example, some games like Civ and everything where you're advancing through humanity's history one step at a time are really good at portraying that. And I think Shadow Labyrinth is our next beautiful specimen that really illustrates what the human mind is capable of. Pexel saw the beautiful cake that is Hollow Knight and decided to flip the table and make something really bad from scratch. Yes, I love Pexels. Even as a concept, I'm so happy that Pexels exists. It makes me happy. I have a lot of jank that needs cleaning up. Okay, let's go for the... Is this a terminal? Wait, do we have any terminal shapes? This one is a terminal one, but I think we already did that. I was painting something blue. Da-boo-dee, da-boo-die, da-boo-dee, da-boo-die. Yeah, here? Yeah, that's that shape. I think it's just taking a while to arrive. Yeah, they're on the way, they're on the way. I don't know what's going on, so I will say this. Are you winning stream? Yes, I'm winning. I'm having a lot of good talks today. I'm happy. What's happening, Jaguar, is that we are feeding shapes to the void. This is the void, these are shapes, shapes go void, game happy. And we are just talking about Pexels, one of the best games ever created in the history of humanity. And yeah, we're just yapping while I'm gaming. One day I need to stream Paxels just to... but you had people here, Surzon, while you were gone saying that your Paxel streams were peak. The people want Paxels. You don't want Paxels, but everyone else wants it. Okay, these circles, I can use them to paint them red. Because they are not being used, I can just extract a circle from... I mean, I can also extract it from here. And where's red? And there's red here. And I just need to stack red circle on top of green circle. Easy. So we take that. Take that. Take the red. Here. Take circle. Oh, that would be... That's like the style of videos that just works. Like, I've seen so many videos with that format, like that same titling. That just works. You're like me, Zerzon. You have a lot of good ideas, but then it's like, man, video editing is so dull. I don't know. I want to do this, but at the same time, I don't want to do this. Yeah, red on top. That's correct. And now we get the stacking perfection. Oops. And I think we need to wait for those to arrive. The red circles. And this shape will be done. Then we just have to cut it differently and we got this mission done. Okay, this one is cooking as well. Let's go for this. I don't dislike it, just take a lot of time and motivation, which is in low supply. Yeah, start of the Zerzon work here and everything. I getcha. I getcha. I don't know why. Okay, streamer brain is weird. Instead of thinking about, okay, I need to tell people to like and subscribe, I just had a random urge to say, and guys, remember to buy my merch. I don't have merch, by the way, but I just had the urge to scream that and start plugging my merch. Like, go to a different screen. Have you seen all of this fantastic merch? If you use code NANDO at www.something.com, you can get all of this merch at a hefty 20% off. That's code NANDO20 for 20% off. I'm training for when I'm a sellout. Because isn't that the fate of streaming? We are all doomed to become sellouts. Ah, alas, the horrors of the machine. We are all victims of the machine. This symbolizes our society. We are all doomed. We are all shapes. Get rotated and painted across the wheel, along the wheeling. The wheel of the overlord dictates where the shapes go. They create the conveyor lines, and we are trapped. Look, we cannot go to the void. We cannot jump lanes. We are trapped along the creations. The demise. Ah. Okay, I think I'm letting up here. I've seen the Nando. Was it a hand puppet? I already forgot the lasagna stream. Yes, I had the Nando hand puppet. That is true. And sorry, I my sanity does go out the window sometimes. That does happen. Yeah, this looks like it reminds me. Now it reminds me of maps of metro lines. This is Metro Line C. Look, the metro. It is here. The train. Okay, we are doing stacked watermelons, right? No. Why? Huh? Because you need a double down elevator. Now we are making watermelons, and is this converging into what? Like, where do you go? Oh. You just have your own thing. So let's take care of these. What are... Oh, those are those. Okay, these stars are part of another thing. That's not what I want. It is this one. Where are the white stars? Here. Oh, that's why you don't mix things up. You want to paint small here. Okay, this is going to be tricky. We can move this all like here. Let's create some space. Space. We get a painting small here. Now we need blue. We have blue there. A blue Tetris piece. Why did I shape it like a... I'm... Sometimes my intelligence is a bit lacking. I have also blue there. That's... No, that's all. That's saturated. Okay, and now these... I think these are on the top. Wait. I don't want blue, I want red. Me. My intelligence is a little bit lacking. Also me. Goes out of their way to get blue when they want red. I just proven my own point. Case closed. We'll get them next time, boys. Man, I kind of want... Do I set up a red train? Let's set up a train. I want to set up a train here. Let's go for... fluid extraction. Let's really mine this out. I want to have like the ultimate... The ultimate train. Okay. Look at that. So many fluid extract. We're never going to have... Okay, those are already piped. Nice. Colorblind Nando. No! I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to be colorblind, but also I've never been colorblind, so... So I don't I don't know how it is like to be colorblind. But I am not colorblind. That's my official stance. I am officially not colorblind. You heard it here first. Okay. Fluid elevator 1. Yeah, Nando lore reveal. And you are fluid elevator 2. And we get these here, and it could be here. Now let's set up this train. I have fluid trains. Oh no, I haven't unlocked fluid trains. Okay, claim. I think now we have enough points to unlock fluid trains. That's one thing I really wanted to unlock. Wait. Oh, this is different. This is different. Fluid wagons, 25. No! I cannot set up the trains. Okay, let's just... Let's take a long pipe from now. This will get upgraded to trains in the future. That's so bad. Okay, and that should be making this shape. This one, are you still getting fabricated green corner, or did I delete you by mistake? I think I probably deleted you by mistake. It's just about, yeah, I just need to, does this get any operation? It does. I just need to add a bypass from here. Yeah, that's direct green corners. I keep, somehow, I keep ruining this task. I feel like that's always stopping progress. Wait, there's green corner here? Wait. Why is this jammed? They're waiting for green corners? Why is this not... Wait, something's wrong. Here, there should be going things to the bottom level. Why are these not working? Wait, why are... What is this? Oh, these are cutters. One of the sides is... Oh, one of the sides is overfilled. That's the thing I need to be careful about. Did I unlock the overflow gate? Yes! So, what I need is a way to delete all of these. Let's create an overflow platform template. And let's do it, oh, and let's do it level proof. I have an idea. I have a plan that will fix everything here. We go here. Oh, okay. Overflow speeder. Okay, wait, let me think. This is more tricky than I first assumed. Okay, let's take it easy. Go here. You go here. You go here. You go there. And this can all be direct to the trash. And the rest goes forward. Exactly. Now, we take these. And we go up a level, and these levels can't have trashes. And we go up a level, and these levels can't have trashes. So what we do is we go down. We go down. We go down. Oops. Oh. We go down, and we add trashes. And now we do the same. We go here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down. And we add trashes. Nice. And now we have an overflow filter. And now we should see that they are... Yeah, now we have things going this way. Oh, that just works. It's like a Bethesda game. It just works. And here we do the same thing. Hire me, Todd Howard. It just works. I'm a Bethesda game designer. Okay, how are these? These are still waiting for the red. I really like this mess. I'm really happy with how absolute badonkers that is. Okay, easy quest. Just slice a watermelon in half. Here is watermelon. We have corner extraction. And that's half a watermelon. Done. The life of an engineer. So easy. So, things just work. I'm just laughing at... So I shouldn't be... Why am I laughing at my own jokes? I'm laughing at... Today, I will probably share it on my Discord later. I did a fan drawing of Wilhelm. I did... Wilhelm Vanderboss. I did Vilgamesh from Fate. And I was just laughing at how silly my idea is. I'm by far my favorite comedian. Maybe the Voidness is yeah. This feeds into when you're playing Skyrim, this is what's feeding into your game. See, you wonder why The Elder Scrolls 6 is not getting released? Welcome, this is the development cycle of Elder Scrolls 6. This is how they make Elder Scrolls 4 operate on your television. Okay, now this becomes tricky. Because we just did like a shortcut here. I am glad we fixed that efficiency thing. And now we will have to actually think about this. Mushroom Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's start thinking about that one as well. Let me see the whole progression line here. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we will need blue thingamajigs. Okay, this one is a terminal one. So we can delete all of these. Okay, that's also bringing this color, but we don't need that anymore. Yeah, all of these can go. All of these. Oh, that's going to be nice. So that's just coming from here. Let's double check. Yes. And we will unlock the fluid train. Oh, I don't need to delete it up to there. I can just leave that going for now. We'll take care of that later. Oh, I deleted a rail there. Fixed. Let's delete this with care. That's how sometimes I end up with those annoying gaps like, wait, why is there a one tile gap here? Who did this? Well, you did it, dummy. You deleted that which should never be deleted. Okay. So, all of these can be deleted. That's only feeding this. That means all of these can be deleted. And then we can go to the other branch. Needs more horse armor. True. So true. Horse armor was... the horse armor plotline, like how it was created and everything. It's such a cool story. Of how it's considered like the first DLC. The first cosmetic DLC. Okay, and now we can do my Mega Train. What time is it? Oh, nice, nice. I still have time to do more shapes. Fluid wagons. Exchange picture. Okay, let's address this mess. We'll leave that running for now. But what we want is fluid loader. And we can go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's create some rails behind. Locomotive. And 4 fluid wagons. Shame it wasn't a Pac-Man DLC with Metrovania game. True. We need more Pac-Man, Pac-Man Souls genre styles of games. And now we got some fluid unloaders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a stop here. And I mean, I can just go. And that's going to... We'll optimize that line later. That's going to be so saturated with fluid. And what we want right now, I think this train is going to be like peak efficiency train. Let's make this nicer looking. Look at all them colors. And this one, it's from here. Yes. Okay, I think this will fill up super fast. Ooh, the canisters. They look like something out of Warframe. Today the stream is being very Warframe-ish. Yeah, now instead of having this line here, I'm just going to check if the train works. Train field. Salud, Nando! How's everything's shaping along greatly, Van? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Today I had a day that was very busy. Wait, what's happening here? Are you not getting stacked? I like an elevator. I had a day that was very easy, but at the same time I took care of a lot of stuff. So I'm happy. It was a good kind of busy day. So I am tired, but I'm also happy. And tomorrow it's going to be the same. Tomorrow morning I know that I'm going to be driving around. I need to take care of this, take care of that. It's going to be another busy day, but... I mean, it's a shame when you have a busy day and things do not get taken care of, then it just feels frustrating. But when you can have a busy day, and at the end of it you're like, ah, so much progress, so many things that I no longer need to worry about. Then it feels great to clear your agenda. Unload the red! The storm of red! Look at all of the canisters loading up. And we can further upgrade train transportation in the future. This is a case where I feel like, this is a case where adding more will be worth it. This is going to backlog so badly. But I mean, it is more future-proof, not feature-proof. Yeah, these go here now. And now we are producing these ones. Nice. Which ones do I prefer to go for? I'm going to get the corners. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, there's two. Let's converge these two. We are about to create a little bit of carnage, but it's temporary carnage. We accept it. Okay, you can go... Okay, we have now green squares, and now we have space to work with. Okay, you can get corner extractions there. Dude, the music of this game is so cool. Mining line. Two are enough, because we just want now two corner extractors. Exactly. You want an elevate and rotate, or rotate and elevate. Exactly. And now we want imagine all of these could be like a template, and we call it like stacking opposite corners or things like that. I could be going further. I can go further beyond. I can break the limits. I can push where no VTuber has ever pushed before. I am the one who shakes the world. I am the one who creates the shapes. That is my duty. That is my purpose. Embrace the programmer within. Yes. I code your destiny. They call me John Programmer. Elevator. And now we just stack. Stacking perfection. Ooh. Let's also double down elevate those. Double down elevator, exactly. And that's creating okay, this can be a rotate and elevate instead of being that. Not that. Is that an 180? Is that fine? Nope. I think this is the one we have left. Nope. So clockwise. Wait, no. Yamete could stop. That's not how we want them to stack. This rotate is wrong. This must be an 180 and it was not being an 180. All of you. Perish. Begone with thunderclap. Okay, let's get the rotate and elevate once again. What are we making now? Okay, now I just need to... I think this is a straight through. Is what? Okay. Counterclockwise, so we want clockwise. No, that's exactly the same thing. Oh, yeah, we basically did a 180 rotation. It's either straight through or actual 180. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, Mr. Watermelon, good to see you here. Let's now just add a rotator here. And done. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Stacker bent. A faster version of the stacker that outputs to the side. A faster version of the... Wait, this is faster than the regular stacker? I should be using these. I mean, let's unlock them. And now but I want just more speed. It just makes everything better. Let's start working on these. I kind of want to make more of those strings because now we have a huge supply of... Okay, but we have blue here. I can use that blue for this project. And I have these. I can use... I think this is going to expand into something very complicated. Yeah, so let's do it one step at a time. Let's start with these. Get some mining lines. Okay. Ah. Wait, what do I have here? Stacker. Oh, it's just the new one. Okay. Yes. And we want to extract the... We just want one corner of these. So we get the corner extraction. Exactly. You get here the rotate and elevate. And we get here Mr. Stacking Perfection. And... Oops. This one. You come here. You go there. And that's already the shape we want, right? Oh, we gotta paint it blue. And we have blue right here. Oh, the music, the smooth jazz now. We have our small painting. Just get a little bit of a space belt going on. A little bit of space pipe action. And now we just feed the beast. I mean, oh, now let's go here. And pronto. Another quest is on the way. So we are already doing progress on all of these. Let's work a bit on the shrinking cycles and stuff. Or maybe... Now let's work a bit on those. The shrinking cycle. I like the concept of these. We just need to extract circles and add pins below them. And sometimes I do wonder, for example, setting a massive... I'm going to set up a massive circle extraction here. I think it's worth it to have, like I have this station here, like brimming with red. I think it's worth it to just have a stockpile of elementary shapes, and these are way juicier. Look at how okay, how many mining lines can I get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I'm not being peak efficient here. Okay, now let's get some elevators here. Like, yeah. Once every 3. 2, 3. Is set here. So let's make our math simpler. And we get elevators like here, 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 and here. Okay, let's make our math simpler. This, now we get a double elevator. Here, 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 here. And now we start our train. And our train is going to be... I think this is how you're supposed to use trains. Shape loading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 setups, right? Yes. We had a Speedwagon. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had a stop here. And now let's just set up the inputs. I don't want those to converge. Okay, you go here. You go here. You go here. Y'all go here. The 3 of you go here. 3 more here. This is going to be so cool. I'm going to have infinite circles now. Look at them go. Now we just kill the train rail. All the way here. Shape unloader. 7. Get a stop here, and now we have here an infinite supply of circles. Oh, wait, the quest is... Yeah, this quest is just delivering a circle. Oh, no, it has that. Let's build a template for that. Oh, let's go crazy. Slices of pizza. Exactly. Okay, this is just a pin pusher. Okay, 3 per belt, so... That's something like this. Let me confirm. 3, 3. Oh, that's perfect. My eye did not deceive me. And is that already what we want? Let's do this. I should do this more often. This has no problem in... We lose nothing by making this compatible with all 3 floors. And that's already outputting... Oh. Stacked pins. And I can get more circles from there later on, but then when we want to elevate it... Okay, let's go underneath. All the floors. Yeah, this is going to be a massive inflow. I think this task will be done in no time. Okay, is that a terminal task? No. I need a square now underneath this. Where are you? You are... Who are you? What are you? When are you? Is this... That pipe is just not connected. I'm going to fix it for now and then we look more into it later on. What were you producing? Okay. This done. This is also done. Okay, that's also done. Okay, let's look at one at a time. I feel like this one, yeah, once they start arriving, this is stacked. And these are all flowing at maximum speed. All I need is to upgrade. Oh, this is going to go so fast, this task. This is so saturated. Look at this. Look at this thing of beauty. Yeah, that task is done, basically. Okay, we were looking for the red star thingamajig. Let's go from front to back. So, it's this one. And I want a square underneath. Okay, this is just elevating, so we can do this here. Just want to elevate this a floor and then get some squares. And you know how I'm going to get squares? By doing that here. The crazy train. This is how it's set up. Crazy train done. Easy. We have red train. Square train. Foot. We're going off the rails on the... I have way more confidence if I was playing that on the guitar instead of singing. Wait, does that have a stop? Yes. But I didn't copy it. Okay, we have squares. We have infinite squares. You need UFOs now. Oh, that game. I know what game you are referring to. Now we just need to take some squares. We'll have an infinite backlog of squares now. Yeah, we just need to constantly make the game easier for us. Can I go like underneath all of this? Not underneath the mines, but I can go here. Okay, we have squares here. Let's do an elevator. Here. And then we do a stacking perfection. Oops. Let's add that here and this here. And I think we need to wait, but I think that's already going to push to make that shape. Okay, this was done in no time, although I need to paint them. And that's before push pinning. So we have here the red color. That's not as much green, but let's see how much we can get. Ah, it doesn't allow me. I think you can do like half of that. Yep. And we get to fluid wagons. I'm reinventing the game now. And I think I'm playing it like this is how the game is supposed to be played at this stage. That's what I feel like. I'm like, is there a way I can make this? I don't think so. That one is going to be a 2E. Now I take this, I just flip, and I just connect the rail. And we have green arriving here. Okay, okay, these are the ones we have to do now. Let's push them all a bit forward. Because we need some... Yeah, nice. Painting small. Ooh, and the fact that this output's there is annoying. But we can deal with it. We just do this. Ooh. Well, no, let's do the full grid. Yeah, let's cook. Oops, not that. Oh no, that's... Wait, no, why am I doing this? Yep, that's the outputs. Ooh, but how am I going to get the fluid? I think I need a one tile gap. Okay, this is going to be bigger than I anticipated. Let's go. Here. 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 Why am I doing this so... like, such a megalomanous, like... Oh, when I think I need to push them all one more. That corner there. Ah. Okay, blue here. Okay, now I can do this. Wait, that still doesn't work. Well, no, it does because I need... What I need to do is this. Yes. Oops. Why am I complicating things so much? Why do I insist on being like this? I need to take philosophy lessons from someone else, so I learn how to do these things in ways that aren't such a mess. Okay, behold! I think we should get a fluid the elevator with a bypass here. I need... Okay. Yeah, because the second and third ones are not going to work. What I want is bottom one goes straight through. Oh, that fluid, sorry. Oh, when we can do this, so in order to keep the efficiency... Oh, I have an idea. Because this is out inputting 3 different conveyor belts. So if we want the same efficiency, we need to output 3 different conveyor belts. Now we take the top one. Oops. The green spaghetti. Look, I really like the green spaghetti. Fluid. Total D. Oh. DE, okay. I guess that's the name now. And I mean, these are just going to... let's converge them later on. And you can go... Or you can go from this side. You can just... Okay, this one, I know. Because since they are different lines, I want to take advantage of that. And... this one can go there. This one connects, oops, like here, and this one goes here. And I feel like this is going... Wait. And you can go just there and here, I guess. Yeah, now this is... Now we are actually using all of the backlog. I guess that... Okay, and what are we doing here? Oh, we are painting and... I was like, no quest is having progress. Yes, this isn't connected. Okay, let's do it the other way around. Outlets are important. Oh, I just got a raid! Hello, hello, raiders! Welcome, welcome! Let me see who raided me. And let me give you a shout out. Xpop_X, thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing? Alexander Nakarada, welcome. I know that name. I know that name. Welcome, welcome. And Alex Z Devil. So I am assuming that was a raid from the Portugal side of stuff. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I had one of those days where you have to do a lot of stuff. You have to take care of a whole bunch of stuff, but then you're just happy that things are done. And now I'm just having a chill stream to rest a little bit. It's like, oof. And thank you for all of the follows. Thank you for the support. And by the way, if you have to raid and leave, as they say, I do know that a lot of us end our streams. Just in case. Yeah, I am Tuga. Sim, eu sou português. Já agora. Consigo falar português e tudo. Agora estou a streamar em inglês. Só uma pequena parte. Eu sou Tuga, sim. Sou português. But yeah, today I had to go like do this, do that, drive around. It was a really tiring day. And I'm just having a good time playing something chill and relaxed here on stream. And this is a game, I know, this looks like a mess. If you're just joining, this is a game about... It's kind of like Factorio Satisfactory, one of those factory games when you're building... In this game you have to build specific shapes. But I'm just chilling today. And in terms of who I am, I'm TheNando, I'm a Portuguese VTuber. I should have introduced myself. I need to get the tempo up. Okay, raid is in, introduce yourself, tell the raider they can leave, do like checklist. I need get on that streamer grind. But yeah, I'm TheNando, I'm a Portuguese VTuber, I like strategy games, and this Thursday, I am going to actually be doing a very important stream because I'm planning on shifting a lot of things around in my content. I feel like my content will first become worst because I will leave my comfort zone, but it will become worst so then it can become a lot better. So if you're just joining here for the first times around, brace yourselves because I am going to do some upgrades. I have big plans. Checklist, introduce myself. Tell Raider to piss off. No. Yeah, and this game is all about, like, this is a this is a game that's, it's a game for a certain type of people. Let's just call it like that. And what you are doing, basically, you have this infinite map of a lot of shapes, and you have quests where you have to make other shapes. And it's like, ooh, I need to make a green circle. Let's go extract circles from here. We have a train that carries circles. It brings it here. Then we have another train that's bringing green color. And then we are painting the circles with these machines and yada yada. And these are, you're basically building up stuff. Everything that you see in this map is the progress of 3 streams. 3 or 4, I think it's 3. And we see shapes down there, like this is what we've built. One layer at a time, one block at a time, one machine at a time. We've built all of this mess. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. E já agora peço desculpa se alguém não fala inglês, que já eu introduzi-me em português e tudo, mas a maior parte do meu conteúdo, 99% é sempre em inglês. Mas, já, são opções de vida, a vida é feita de escolhas. Okay, I just completed this quest, so now I can delete a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to delete stuff in English, I will not delete stuff in Portuguese. Okay. And next week I'm also excited because I'm going to have my vacations. And one of my favorite things about my vacations, like my personal 1 week of vacations, of course I won't be streaming, that's the sad part. The good part is that I'm going to cook a lot. And I just found it very charming. I was talking to people who are coming, it's like a vacation with friends, and I'm the host. It's that type of vacations. And I have people coming and they will be arriving on different days, because I have people who will come from different cities and everything. It's kind of like the go big or go home kind of stuff. Lasagna time, true. Cooking lasagna to everyone. And for me, for example, one of the parts that's really cool about those vacations is cooking for everyone. And I know that for a lot of people, that would not be cool at all. That will just be a chore. And it's like, you actually enjoy this? You actually enjoy the part of cooking? I'm like, yes! It is really cool. I really like the part of cooking, of vacations. But one thing that I found super charming, I was talking with a friend of mine, and he was like, oh, I arrive 1 day later. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's okay. But because I arrive 1 day later, when are you planning to go shopping? And I'm like, probably on that day, the day after you arrive. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad. Because one of my favorite parts of the vacation is when we go shopping, like, for food stuff. And I found it really fun. It's like how people value different things. A lot of people will just think, like, the shopping, and there is day-to-day shopping, that's different. To be a boring part, and it's like, ooh, I wish they would just do the shopping without me, it's just boring. But I like it how, for that specific friend, it's like part of the ritual. He did say, for me, when we go shopping for food for those days, it's when my brain switches from I'm working to I'm in vacations. If I skip the shopping, I will not have that that mental switch between working 2 vacations. And I find that to be really cool. How different people like value different things, and how what will be just a boring random chore for some, for others it's part of the charm that can't be skipped. Cook some natto too. I wish I could easily get natto here. I've never searched actually, maybe I can. I need to go to some Asian stores and see how easy it would be to get natto. I am someone, when it comes to cooking and food, I am someone who thrives on experimenting things. I really like to try out new things, and I've never tasted natto before. And even if I do not enjoy base natto, why not go for different natto? Why not cook something different your own style? And I would like to try different styles of natto and see what I would enjoy. I know some people really don't like natto, but I mean, I never know until I try it. Okay, this is a fluid hotelier. I want this one. Feijoada natto, for example. Beans with beans. Who knows, maybe beans with beans are nice. Because natto are beans, are soy sauce beans. I don't think I could ever try natto. Oh, I hate beans. No! But what about Maru? Maru is a small bean. Our Marun is a small bean. Do you not support Marun? Do you not support the small beans? What now? Oh, that's the wrong one, wait. Nah, she's a small coffee bean. See, it's also beans. Maybe you need to... That's the problem. You're eating beans. Maybe you need to drink more beans instead of eating them. What? Why are those squares bad? Oh, because I know. That's not bad. Yeah, you need to drink. This is just... Okay, another one of those. So it's just getting one of these. And I mean, I can bump it directly at the end. It's just duplicating that. Yeah, let's... I'm very... It's very hard to make food that I don't like. I'm very easy when it comes to food. And I've tried a lot of different stuff. It's not to do lack of trying, like, oh, he only says that because he only plays it safe. It could be like, oh, I say I like everything because I never tasted wonky stuff. No, I have tasted wonky stuff. I've traveled a lot. I'm lucky. It's a combination of lucky and also building up. I did some special training in the mountains. I went to live isolated for 67 years, exactly. For 67 years I lived in the mountains and I just ate whatever I could find. Yeah, I had a training arc. I was a hermit in the mountains and... Nah, but in all seriousness, you build up. And, of course, I was talking about this before on stream. It was one of the topics I yapped on a lot today. One of the topics was, for example, if you are a perfectionist, you can have two approach to all type of characteristics you have as a person. You can, because characteristics by themselves are not strengths or flaws. It's how you handle them. Is being a perfectionist something good or bad? I would say it depends on the dosage. It depends on how it affects you. For example, a lot of people say, oh, I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and like, it's kind of trendy, but for example, obsessive compulsive disorder has obsessive in the name, and one of the reasons why OCD is called OCD and compulsive is because it damages your day-to-day life. It's something that can be debilitating up to a very high degree. It's not the same as just being organized. Being organized can be good, having OCD can be really hindering towards your quality of life. So there is a difference between dosage, and the same characteristic can be a strength and a flaw. Okay, all of this was a huge side note. Why am I talking about this? Because eating. Being a picky eater is also one thing that is not like, okay, when you have any of these, I need to flip it around. When you have any of these characteristics, you need to think, what is my stance towards it? I'm a perfectionist, for example. Do I want to A, harness it, B, accept it to the max, C, try to reduce it? You can have different strategies and there's no correct answer. We are all different individuals. For some people, reducing your perfectionism, for example, in art, perfectionism to a certain degree can be the root for your artist block, for your writer's block. And then you need to dial it back, and you, instead of being like, this is who I am, I accept it, sometimes you need to be like, I don't want to accept that, I need to fight it. There is a balance between self-acceptance and self-improvement. Sometimes they are counterintuitive, they are countering each other, and you need to take a stance of what do you do on each situation. All of that to say that the same applies to food. If you are a picky eater, you can choose between I am a picky eater, that's who I am, I don't care, or I will try to be less picky eater. And I think a lot of people think that the correct answer is always to be, oh no, you should eat everything. I'm not one of those. I think people are allowed to not like stuff. I don't think being like having limitations on what you eat is something that is necessarily bad and something that you need to address like irrevocably. I think you need to do a balance. If you're in a situation, for example, if you don't like to eat natto and you're a Westerner who sees natto once a year, maybe building up a natto appetite is just a waste of efforts. Maybe it's just complete waste of time. How debilitating is it for your everyday life, the fact that you cannot eat natto, something that is even people from across the world, not everyone who is Asian likes natto. So how important is that? Probably not important at all. But yeah, for example, if you are living in a place where maybe economic conditions are struggling and maybe the food that you used to enjoy is no longer economically available, sometimes you may need to be forced out of being a picky eater. So each situation is a situation. I'm someone who is not a fan of absolutes in general. I'm a very case-by-case person. Shapes. Marun is a bean you hug, not a bean you eat. That's cannibalism. Don't you hug your food before you eat it? Don't you hug your lasagna like, come here, little lasagna. Come here. Let me give you some warmth and happiness. Okay, now our belts will really zoom. And I think that's the same for the other belts. There's the train speed and train capacity as well. I think these belts are also faster. But yeah, but they're bottlenecked in this situation by these ones. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to leave the game running. That's what you do to me. You make me talk about all of this food, all of this feijoada of natto. I'm going to leave the game running. You can stare at the flowing shapes, and I'm going to get some food. Be right back. Be right back. I'm back. And hear me out. We are just talking about food. We're just talking about Portugal. I need to pitch you my idea. We just completed this one. I need to pitch you my great idea. Have you heard the tale of Francesania? Has anyone here heard about that banger of a dish? And if you do not know what a Francesania is, you are missing out on a possibility of options of what this world can offer you. If you know the Portuguese dish Francesinha, it is a meat sandwich. It is a meat sandwich with a lot of meats. You get a sauce that, depending on the region of the country, it can be more beer-based, it can be more tomato-based. The sauce is an essential part of the Francesinha experience. And a Francesinha is a sandwich that is immersed in sauce. Yes, sometimes people are like, oh, what's the sauce? The sauce is the base and then it's just a mess of a sandwich. That is part of Portuguese culture and it is quite tasty. If I do say so myself, I am a Francesinha enjoyer. And there is an Italian dish called lasagna. To be technical, lasagna is not the name of the dish. That is a common misconception that we have. Lasagna is the name of the pasta shape. The sheets of pasta are the lasagna. So what is a Francesania? A Francesania is that same meat sandwich with sauce, but you replace the sheets of bread with lasagna sheets. And you wonder, okay, what does a Francesania taste like? I have no idea. I had this vision in a dream. I was like, there was a prophecy and everything. A voice of an old guy. Oh, let me see your face. You are the chosen one from the dreams. This is your destiny. Yada yada. And yeah, after talking with the prophecy and everything, I've discovered that. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry. I've discovered that Francesania is part of my destiny, but I haven't achieved it yet. It's only in a conceptual stage. I feel like I'm going to start working on the milestone now, because we are starting to get up to par on the backlog of tasks. Yeah, this is... okay, these two are the only old ones I have. Okay, these three. Let's take care of them. And then I can start working on the milestones. It's a non-progress prophecy, true. I am the voice. This is the voice. Da, da, da. I am the voice that speaks of the times where the Francesinha is coming. The Francesania. I am but a humble prophet. I carry the message. Okay, that train is now fixed. We have here blue. We take the blue. We take blue under. And the blue paint this. And we happy. We get painting small. This go in, that go out. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, another. This will now be fabricated, and we need this shape. We need half a circle. I mean, you can get them from there. Not even like we get a mining line. You get a corner extraction. Incorrect corner. Oops. Oh, no, here. Correct corner. That's the top one. We rotate and elevate. Sometimes when I get raided like today, it's when I realize I play the games I choose to stream are so weird. People are like, yeah, let's check what that guy's doing. He's a cool guy. Sometimes he's at anime cons. I think he's kind of a neat dude. What can go wrong? And then blammo, welcome to engineering the game. And people are like, no! Why did I raid into this person? I was having such a nice day. And now it is ruined. Everything is ruined because... because I witnessed engineering. That's enough to ruin anyone's day. Pardon me. Today I am tired, and when I'm tired, my sanity gets diminished. That's a nice way of putting it. We have more milestones. Why are milestones called milestones? This is okay. I'm going to use my writer brain and my lore and world building brain and try to deduce and then search the etymological origins of the word to see if I'm correct. I'm going to say that roads used to be marked with stones, and each stone represented a mile that you walked, and the term milestone comes from that. It's a milestone because you are reaching a mile in the road, and that's where people get milestones from. It is a benchmark of you've just completed a mile. They still are. I'm sorry, I only know meter rocks. Oh! Oh! Hmm? Oh, I did not know that a mile comes from 1,000. I did not know that mile comes from mil. It makes sense. The milestone comes from Roman roads where stones marked each mile, meaning mil, because it was 1,000 paces. I forgot that miles come from 1,000 paces. That's nice, that's nice. Now this is a Wikipedia stream. Yes! My favorite. Isn't what? Isn't there a dish? Wait, now my brain is just what? Minestrone? Minestrone? What is that? That's a dish, right? Minestrone? Minestrone? How do you say minestrone? Minestrone. It's the vegetable soup of Italian origin. It typically includes onions, approved, carrots, approved, celery, approved, potatoes, approved, cabbage, tomatoes, approved, legumes, yes, beans, chickpeas or fava beans, and it's characterized by the mixture of different vegetables. Ah! A soup with a lot of vegetables. It is characterized by different vegetables. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. We are all learning here. Live in 4K. The Romans are the culprits. Yes! Perfect soup. Okay, what progress did we do on the game while I was talking about soup? Oh, I remember one of my favorite soup stories. I have a lot of soup stories. But one of my favorite soup stories, which is kind of a pseudo soup story, it's not very... Oh, this is that I'm top 47% worldwide. I didn't check this. I didn't notice that I could be a competitive ranked ladder player. And this is my badge. I'm a Rukakaru player. Nice. Okay, what does I say? Soup? Oh no, they are ranked, yes. Okay, soup story. Soup tales. Let's get some squares. Okay. Oh, today I can either focus on the stories or focus on the engineering. Let's focus on the stories. One story that I found really funny. Soup in Portuguese is sopa. And when you want to add, to make something small in Portuguese, you can add some suffixes to words. For example, supinha. Oh, why am I going? I didn't want to go small. I wanted to go great. Yes, small you add inha, for example, to be supinha. You can also add suffixes for excellence. For like saying something is better than the others, or to exaggerate an adjective. For example, big would be grande, and if something is very big, you would say grandissimo. You can get, for example, small, pequeno, very small, pequenissimo. You get the issimo sound at the end. And McDonald's in Portugal has a soup. And it is the greatest of all soups, so they use that naming scheme. Sopa, supissima. What is the problem with supissima? And I'm going to write it here. And I never realized it until I saw an exchange on online. This is how you say it. Supissima. Is that I was watching foreigners reacting to Portuguese supissima soup. That was because of Dr. Nova, yes, the Portuguese VTuber. And the pictures of supissima look very yellow. And if you look at the 4 letters in the middle of supissima, it also describes a very yellow liquid. So it did make up from some... I cannot unsee the word piss in supissima now. I cannot do it. It's like I've never noticed, I don't know how. And now I cannot unsee it. McDonald's supissima was ruined for me. Okay, here we have way too many squares going there. Let's check just a few of them. And do we have blue? Let's get the same way you have green and everything. Let's get the blue train going. But yeah, welcome. That was the tale of supissima. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed that extraordinary tale, remember to drop a like. Good thing I rarely go to McDonald's, much less to eat soup. True. I don't think that's the usual place where people go to eat soup. But what do I know? I'm just a small guy doing my best here live on YouTube. And if you want to see me doing my best, remember to leave a like, subscribe. And we have the blue train now. Slap like now, as Davey504 would say it. Okay, now we have to paint half of that thingamajig. Leave Supissima for the Tugas. True. Where's the red? Red's here. That's probably... Yeah, the good of having all of these super saturated lines is that when we need more red, just take out a bit and let's go under it all. And here, and we just get a painting small. Oh, there's a corner there. Painting small is already corner configuration. Yes, and now we just pipe it up. And that's done. That will already start making that shape. It goes here and here. Yeah, this is going to turn into red face, and red face means that shape. Nice. Leave Supissima for the two. Yes. Okay, let's start on blue squares. Where was I getting? Okay, I was taking care of that. I have blue now. On, yeah, the blue train. Just go here, here, and here. Okay, and this is going to become a legacy task, so let's make this efficient. I mean, the blue is already a little bit jank, but... Fluid total bleh. Oh, let's do the same. I like this design. Oops. Let's do the same kind of design for those. So you will actually go here, because now I'm thinking of efficiency. Wait. What? Okay, let's get these 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, no, we will need more space because I want to make these that same design but for these. So we take is there an easy way to do this? Probably, but let's make this like this. Yeah, and this looks cool, so it's nice. That's the most important part. You do this. You do that. I need to learn how to make more soups. When I was living alone, I lived alone, and when I lived alone for some 10 months, I always cooked for myself. I never ate out during those entire 10 months, because I love cooking. Oops, that's... And I was very experimental. I basically took ingredients that I liked and tried to make recipe with them. Tried to make new recipes. And one thing that I really liked was, for example, leeks are an ingredient I like. Let's just do this too here. That's enough. Carrots. Carrots are an ingredient that I really like to use. I really like using carrots. And I was just going wild with creating new dishes out of ingredients that I liked. And I created a few soups, but I wish I had created more. Oh, this is a bad shape. This needs, yeah, this one needs a 1 tile gap. Like the chess horse. Oops. let's go down. And we take this one. We go down. Yeah, just going silent for a bit, just to finish this weird setup that I think is, once again, way more complicated than I need to. I think we're about to have like a ridiculous amount of red production, and we go for elevator here and here, and a double elevator here and here. Now these stack and these stack. And why am I going to use so much? Like, this is a waste of everything. I'm committing to using so much capacity just to deliver red squares to my core. Why? You don't need all of this capacity. Moderate yourself. When they are converging there, wait. Oh, no. You go up. Wait. Something that's wrong is not right. I'm not. Yeah, let's remove that. And try second attempt. Okay, now it's not colliding with anything. Let's try to do the same with this one. Let's not set this up. We have no need to. Why am I complicating so much? Let's complete this task. And we can complete this one as well. And we are about to complete this one. That's a lot of points. And look at how cool everything is starting to look. Like, some of these things that we have set up now are absolutely ridiculous. Look at the rate at which we are feeding. Uncomplicate yourself. So true. I'm top 46 worldwide. I'm one of the top, ranked competitive Shapez player. Great map marker. That's probably useful as well. That's a useful feature I'm not using. But yeah, with that said, looking at the time and everything, I feel like this is a good time for us to cut it for today. A lot of yapping. And speaking of yapping, there is more to come, because tomorrow I will be playing my favorite board game. I will be playing a little bit more of Go. Lately I've been practicing more. I'm becoming better and better at it. And then on Thursday I have a very important stream. I will be promoting it because my channel will be undergoing some very big changes. There's huge stuff that I have planned for my content, a huge shift in direction. And Thursday I will explain my reasoning behind it, explain all the reasons, explain all of my intricate plans. So it is going to be important if you're following my channel and you want to know, okay, what's the road ahead, what awaits TheNando. That is going to be the stream for it. But yeah, that was it for today. Hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hope you keep enjoying the things you enjoy, keep doing what. Have a great day, a great rest of the week. Let me just check before I forget. I also always forget this. Let me check if there's anyone on Twitch that I can raid. Who is streaming on Twitch? I see no one that I'm particularly Oh, it's more Age of Empires. Not as much as what I was doing. But Javisti, I've been really enjoying their casts lately. I'm going to raid into Javisti. Age of Empires content. He's covering a tournament right now, doing some casting. Let me raid into Javisti. Yeah, that seems like a good call. And Dizzy! Hello, hello! I'm about to raid into Javisti. Wait, that's not the correct thingy. And on YouTube, of course, I will start raiding people when I unlock that functionality. I haven't there yet. And on the future, there's going to be raid messages and all. I haven't set that up. I need to cook. I need to prep things. Okay, the raid has been created, and thank you everyone who joined me today. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.